Today I'm going to show you how to set up Class Dojo on your MacBook. The first thing that you need is a roster. You can either have a roster on paper where you're going to type your students' names in, or if you have one on your computer, either in like a Pages file or like a PDF, because you can copy and paste from a roster into Class Dojo and it will import your classes. So that's what you need to begin. First thing you do is go to classdojo.com, and then if you haven't created an account, go to sign up, then you're a teacher, and then enter your information, and it will create an account for you. Just use your school email address and a password. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And it'll ask to connect you to your school. Just connect to E.B. Frank Middle School. And you already, as we see, you already have 12 teachers. So there's already some people here at school that have already created their accounts. If a teammate has already created your classes, it makes it really easy because the students are already in there. So I'll show you in just a second how we can already find students that are already in Class Dojo. So to add a class, you just go to add a class, title your class. You could do just like Core 1, Core 2, Core 3, Core 4, and then your grade level. So here's where you import your students. You can start typing in a name to see if the student's name pops up, especially if a teammate already uses Class Dojo, then more than likely your student's already in here. For example, if I just type in A, you see the students who comes up for A. So like Miss Gardner already uses it. There's a lot of 6th grade and 7th grade teachers that already use it. Miss Pettit in 8th grade uses it already. So their students are already in there. If your students are not in there, then you can import from a student list. So you can copy and paste your names here. So it's, put each name on a new line. Or if you aren't copy and pasting, you can just type them in. So type in their first and last name or last name, first name. Doesn't matter. Or if it's in your list is in a columns, then just import it in the 2 columns like it has up here. And then import your list, and it'll import your students for you. I'm just going to add Abigail to my class just to show you. So here are the skills. So this is where you're actually going to be giving the kids the points, and for either you give them 2 points or 1 point. So we need to add 2 skills. So the first skill you're going to add is just do PBIS plus 1. That's if and their point weight would be 1 if they've earned 1 point. And then we're going to add PBIS plus 2. And this one is going to be worth 2 points. So they'll get 2 points if they've done what they're supposed to, followed the CAB expectations all through class. They'll get 1 point maybe if they did everything like they're supposed to, but you might have had to redirect them a time or 2, but you feel like they still deserve a point because they were good, then you would give them the 1 point. And then you can get student and parent invites. So just to get invites, you don't have to send these out. You don't have to invite parents, but it'll automatically download to your downloads folder, and it'll send you an email with them listed, and you just print them out and give them to your students. So then and see here are my invites. And you already see I got an email saying that it sent my Core 1 invites. So basically you give this to the parent and to the students. So the students need this so that if they've not created an account, to help them join your class. So you don't really have to do the parent part, but you do need to know the student part. So I would give this to Abigail, and I would tell her to download or open up the Class Dojo app on her iPad. If students haven't downloaded it, it's in the self-service portal for them to download. And then they would enter this code to join your class, and they would automatically be added to your class. or connected. I guess not added because you've already added them, but they would be connected to your class so they can see when they get points in your class. And that, like I said, that it downloads automatically and they send you an email with them attached. So then I'll just say done with my invites. And then here, if I had added more students, you would see everyone. I'm also going to, at the end of this video, switch over to my iPad, and so that you can see if you're using your iPad to give the kids points. But I'll just show you a few features on the MacBook. If you're wanting to give the whole class points, you can just tap on whole class and give them, either +2, +1. Individual students, you can just tap on the student and give them one. You can select multiple down, so go to select multiple and then select all your students and then give feedback and then give them your points. You can do groups, so if you have tables or teams, and maybe you've seen like this whole table got +2, you could add groups so it makes it easier for you. It's just up to you. Another cool feature is there's a timer down here, so if you need a timer in class, or if you just like randomly want to call on a kid, you can tap on random and it'll pick a kid, just random for you. So that is how you set up your classes in Class Dojo on your MacBook. So like, we did one. If you need to do another one, you just go to add class and do the same steps over again. Now I'm going to show you how to set up Class Dojo on your iPad. So first things first, just check and make sure that you're connected to the admin Wi-Fi. It's always the fastest. And then down here where it says privacy, make sure location services is on. If they're not, turn them on. That makes sure your time is correct. It also makes your apps download faster when you're downloading from the self-service portal. And in the case that your iPad's either lost or stolen, it makes it easier to find. Then if you don't have Class Dojo, you can go to the self-service portal. And then you should see Class Dojo. And then just tap on install. And then it will install. This may take a minute, didn't take too long at all. So then I find Class Dojo and it's downloading. It's taking just a few seconds. And it's downloading. So I can open Class Dojo up. And then I'm going to say I'm a teacher. Already have an account, which you should. Just hit log in and then enter your information. Uh-oh, I can't remember my password. Got it. Alright, so then it's going to ask you, if you want to receive messages and updates, just hit allow. And then allow. So it already has your classes. So you see your school and you'll see your classes. So I'm in my Core 1. And then here I have this is just where I was playing around. So say, I've just got this open, I'm in class, go to give a kid, say Mickey, he did what he's supposed to, so I give him my PBIS +2, and he gets 2 points. And if you have your volume on, cut my volume up, It makes a little like dinging noise. Here, I'll show you. I couldn't really hear anything, but it's supposed to make like a dinging noise. And you can also add, if you need to add students or edit students. And again, if you give the whole class, give the whole class +2 for PBIS. And then your groups, so if you have your groups, then your groups will be under there. And then if you need to select multiple, it's this little box with the check mark. And then you can select multiple students, award those for the PBIS +1 or +2. Then you know, you go to your different classes with the three little lines here in the top left corner. And that's how you use Class Dojo on your iPad. Again, you can do the random, where it'll randomly pick a student. I think that's pretty much it. So that's how you use Class Dojo on your iPad.